I can't hear you. Or is it just me?
Yeah, I also can. I put the message in the chat. If you are talking that we can't hear.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yes, yeah.
Sorry about that. Thank you. Okay, so what I was saying was that last week when we were creating a flyer, we had to we had to improvise, right? We had to manipulate. We downloaded an image, this image actually, and then we started to transform this file, this image to look like it was a part of this screen, right? And to do that, we did this Control T, which is transform. Then you right click and come to distort. And distorting, you just drag until this corner that aligns with. Let me zoom in a bit. Sorry. So in distorting, Control C, right click and distort. So you drag this corner so it fits in with this corner here, right? Also, you drag this corner so it fits in with this corner here. You drag this corner so it fits in with this corner here, and do it to all of your um all of your corners. All of your corners. Sorry, let me just close this up. Okay, so that's what we did last week. Then we took the background layer and brought it to the top, right? And then you click on this screen. Remember, this screen is all white. It's all white here, and you can easily erase it this way. But another way to erase it is to just come here, right click and come to Magic Eraser. When you come to Magic Eraser, you just click on it. What happens is that it takes away all the white color. So now you can see our screen. We did something like this last week, isn't it? This was what we worked on last week. Now, there's an easier way of going through something like this, right? So on our drive, we have templates here. So we're working with the template, which is phone mockup.psd. So this is the template here, phone mockup PSD, right? So what you do is that I'll show you how to get the file we're looking for. What you do, I'll go to my downloads where it is pressed. So this is the file here. What you want to do is you want to right click and extract the file. Extract. So you extract it to whatever folder you want to extract it to, and extract. So what happens is it's going to be extracted to this folder here. So it is phone. Let's go there. Phone mockup. You open it. Now, this is the file what we need. Phone mockup.psd. Remember, the PSD is Photoshop document. So it means that it can be editable, basically. That's what it just meant. So phone mockup.psd, right? Let me see. Okay. So when you double click on this file or you open this file, it takes you to Photoshop automatically. And that's what I have here. So there's something called this is something called mockup. What a mockup is basically I would call it an just a representation of something that is real, right? That can be manipulated. Now this is obviously a phone that has a screen, right? This is a phone mockup. So what can be done here is that this screen can be changed to whatever we want to change it to quite easily, right? We can change it to whatever it is we want to change it to. So to do that, we just come to layers, right? Again, if you can't find your layers panel, Windows layers, find it. So layers, like you can see this part here that says place design here. So this is called a smart layer. We talked about this before. It's called a smart layer or a smart object. What you just do is you just double click on it. When you double click, you now insert the image that you want to be here instead. The image you want to be here, just insert it. So in this case, we have something under here. Yes, image. So we have something assignment. What was your project? So it's on that project. I would download this. So now we have it in our PC. So you just come back to Photoshop and file, place embedded. This file just down. You place it, right? And you place it. Then let me show you something. You can see that this particular one, this one has rounded edges here. It has rounded edges. So when you are placing this your own image, what you want to do is come to layers. Okay, you can even delete this one here. They said place your design here. So you want to come here and place your image you just downloaded. Make sure it aligns. You can come to align it, you can come to the options here, then align to change the selection to canvas. You can align it to the center and the other center also. There's it, you have it aligned. Then Control S, save it. Control S to save it. You can either press Control S or you can just come File and Save, right? So either Control S or File and Save. And when you save it, you can go back to the other tab where the phone mockup is. And you see that we now have what is on the screen here, right? Now have what is on the screen here. This one, we have some greens. So to correct that, just make this very big as possible, just to fill in the tops. Then again, file and save. When you save it, you come to this tab and see the greens have been corrected. So say you are a crypto coach, for example, and you want to teach somebody, or you want to create a flyer on, currently you can see everywhere is red here. You want to tell them that, okay, this is how to take advantage of the current crypto situation, the dip that is ongoing, how to buy the dip. Basically, you want to have a phone that shows you the screen of a crypto application, right? So we have something like this. Mind you, it could be anything. It could be basically anything, right? So that's that on this mock-up. So what to work on another mock-up now. Come to file. Again, I have all the mock-ups here under templates. All of them here under templates. I think there's a mock-up I was trying to upload. I did not get to upload that. Let me see. I have it here. Okay. Let's upload one last mock-up to this drive. Okay, so while that is uploading, come to file where I have it downloaded. Peanut butter. So now let's say you made a design for a packaging design for a peanut butter company, a peanut butter brand. Let's assume that this is the design. Let's assume this is the design. Now, mind you, I did not create this design. I found it on Pinterest, right? So let's assume that this is the design that we created a sticker more or less for a brand or a company that sells peanut butter, or in this case, granola paste, right? So if you have this file this way, the way it is now, it may not look very attractive. So you always want to impress you always want to impress the 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 brand or the company that this is what your sticker would look on actual label. So you can get a peanut or a jar mock-up, right? A jar mock-up. So basically, mock-up just shows us how things would look in real life. Basically, just shows you how a particular design look in real life. You can get something like this, a peanut butter mock-up, and then again, open your layer. You can click on this drop-down bar here. And what we want to do is we want to find where to place this mock-up, right? So let's see if it is here or here. Okay, so this is where, so basically what you're looking for is a smart object. So this is where smart object is located. Remember, this is how it was when we found it. Then you want to click on this drop down here and find smart objects. It's not here, obviously. There's no smart object here. But we check the other one, and this is where we find the smart object. So you want to double click on that, right? And sorry. So this is where it brought us to. So what you want to do now is you want to place the peanut butter or the sticker you made on this canvas here. So I've already copied it. I'll just paste it now. This is quite small. I'll just enlarge it. Transform to make it look bigger. So again, what you want to do is you want to go to File, and save. When you have that saved, you come back to your mock-up here. I can see we have it. This is how it looks on an actual jar, right? So mockups can give you room for more customization. I can still change the background of this, whatever it is I want. Maybe something brown. Yeah. Light brown. So that's that for the sticker here. But also we can also, this mockup gives us room to customize this lid of the jar, right? It gives us room to customize the lid of the jar. So what we want to do is to know what is what or which is which. You can just be toggling this layer visibility icon here. You can just toggle it to know which is which. So now I know that this layer here is handling the jar, while this one here is handling the body, right? So how about this? This is handling the actual, this is handling still the body of the jar also. For the first one here, we want to see if we can customize this jar or the lid of the jar. So what I will do is, it has something that has a color bar here. So you just click on this and change it to whatever color it is you want. Let's go with something. Let's go with blue. Let's go with blue. This is purple. Let's go with blue. Okay. So here you have it, right? There you have it. Then to just make it safe, you can obviously use this to create whatever it is you want to do, whatever kind of flyer or impressive packaging design it is you want to do. You can move this here to the side. Sorry. Now that we have all this set up, you can just click here. Or you know what we do is this background here, you want to toggle off the background, right? Toggle off the background, so it is going to be off. Then you want to right click on any of the layers, any of them. It could be this one, any of them. Just right click, and after right clicking, sorry, let's use this one. After right clicking, you hold. Okay, we can't use this last one because of this one is off here. So let's use this one here. So you are going to right click and come to merge visible. Here, merge visible. So what it does is that it compounds all the edits into one, right? Now we can just move it around. After that, this background layer that we have turned on initially, you want to turn it on. So it turned off initially, you want to turn it on. Remember, you can still change it to whatever it is you want, whatever color it is you want, you can change it. Say you want it to be this shade. We have this shade and you can call it, let's make this a little bit smaller. Then from this, you can make a design or do whatever it is you want to do. Let's work on um, another mock-ups just to show you how flexible it is to work with mock-ups. Let's say another example. Let's say we have let's say this t-shirt mock-up here. I'll go to where I downloaded it from, t-shirt. Okay, so this one is quite straightforward. You see that now, most times when you work with mock-ups here, this one did not give it to us. It means the maker of this mock-up did not do so well. Usually, yeah, for us to know where to place our design, to have something that is red or colored. It doesn't have to be red, it can be colored, it could be any color. The layer can be colored. This time, or in this case, we have that the layer here is colored red. It just gives you the, it just gives you the, it just makes you find out where a smart object is much quicker. We want to come here and change this here. So say we want it to be an RCCG logo. Let us place, I have the logo downloaded somewhere here. So this is a logo. Mind you, when working with mockups, you want to make sure that you are placing your images or your assets or your objects at the same points or position where the original one was placed. So this one was placed here, right? Hold on. This Alon Kellercorn was placed here. Let's go back to the main page. So you see that this is where it is, right? This is where it is. It means that if you place this one here, it's going to be at the center, right? So let's see what happens when we place it here. Toggle this off. Again, file, save. So look at where it shows, right? But if we come, let's toggle this on again. If we place this at the center where the initial image was placed, let's toggle this off, then Control S or save. So we have this at the center now, right? But then we don't want it to be like this because we have this white edge is coming off. What we just want to do is, again, we are going to use our magic eraser tool to take care of that. So click here, click here, click here, and click here. Then Control S. You'll come to t-shirt mockup. You see that we now have it here. Obviously, we can also place it wherever it is we want. I could put it here, for example, if I wanted it to be at the like a badge here. Just come, place it, make it smaller, then place it at the right hand corner, then Control S again. So you see, it's like a badge there now. You want to make it smaller. I don't think this is where a badge should be. Let's move that. Badge should be somewhere around here. Yes. Okay, I think that's fine. Then you can obviously add something here, redeemed for God. Make this a little bit bigger. Now, if you remember, this is where it was initially. You want to take it up a little bit, just a little bit, not at the same position. Remember, you're the one now designing the shirts yourself. So you want to know where and where to place your mock-ups. Let's put it somewhere around here. I'll change my font, characters, change it to something like bold, make it a little bit bigger, drag it down. Again, toggle off the other layer, then Control S again or Y, save. Come to t-shirt bottom. You can see that this is what we have here now. But the black does not look on the white, on the blue shirt. So let's change that to white, or maybe not white, maybe something like this color. Control S. You can see that's what we have there. Just put it down a little bit. Let's check it again. Okay, I think this looks good. Also, you can change the color. This pop-up allows us to change the color of this shirt also. You can come down here to close this. So come down here to design. Let's see, adjustments. This adjustment toggles with the lights or the lighting and the shadows. You can see. So you don't want to touch that. So close this. Check design. Now design, we see t-shirts. You can change the color of t-shirt here. Color of the t-shirt here. Let's choose something that is this as close to this color here. So the eyedropper. So that's what we have. You can obviously change it to something else. Just whatever it is you're working on. Play around with it. But I like this one actually. Be a little bit darker. And okay. Now let's make us a little bit lighter. To be lighter. And okay. Then background, obviously you can also change the background. So whatever it is you want. You can put this here. You can also change the background to an image. You can file, place whatever image you want at the background. Let's say you want to work with this church by this background. I'll make this very big. You can see. Now again, when you are done, so you can delete this actually now. And we have this background. This can still be changed, touched a little bit. We can put here to here. But so see what I'm doing here now. I'm holding this, but this design, this last folder here, marking this other one too, and this one. Then I would right click and convert to smart objects. So I can move it around. Now, why I'm doing that is so that I can obviously come back here to change it up if I want to do that, right? So, but you know what, because of this one contains the adjustments, this folder contains light and shadows. If we do what we did, if we are moving the shades, we see that the light and the shadows is also moving along with it, and we don't want that. So what we're going to do instead is that we're going to undo it, and then we'll only pick the first one and the last one, right? This design here and this one, then right click and convert to smart objects. That way, you can move it without affecting the light and shadow. I could do something like this. Put a rectangle, take it to the background. Something like this. So basically, what I'm doing here is just showing you how to be spontaneous with your designs. No why using mockups. I want to take this one out of this place. Drag it to this place here, background. Okay. So or get your teeth, get your teeth. I'll change this color to probably purple and make it bigger. Get your teeth. Get your teeth. Get your teeth here. Or get your change it to church. Get your church teeth. This is what we have. This is what we have. Obviously, you can still play around with it quite easily. Sorry. Whatever info it is that you want to put on this flyer or this design, you can do that. Now, mind you, you can also use this mockup here in another document altogether. It doesn't have to be always here. So say we are done designing, right? We can just come to file, new. Let's say I want to create a 2000 by 2005. So this is the new file, right? Now, this is the mockup. You can press Control C to copy, then hold on. You can press Control C to copy, then come to your new file and Control V paste. You can see Control C to copy, Control V, paste, and use it on a new document as well. Doesn't have to be limited to that particular markup, right? Another way to do it is just to come here, right? You see, you can drag it. Just drag until you come to this tab here and drag down. Quite easy. Another way to still get it done is to hide all the background layers, hide everything at the background, hide this, until you have just this floating. Then file, export, you can export as PNG. Make sure it's as PNG. Then save it. After saving, come to your file again. File, place embedded. There's a place there. It seems like in this case here, the adjustments was so you also want to hide the adjustment layer, F5, PNG, PNG, this. Then you have it. Now you have your mockup that you can basically use on a new canvas, right? So far, any questions, please? We have just, wow, don't have anybody in this class, just Jonah and Rachel. Please, Jonah and Rachel, do you have any questions for me so far? Jonah, Rachel, any questions, please? Okay. So I want to give us another example. We have we have uh, we have the billboard mockup here. We have the billboard mockup. So I already have it downloaded. So let me just go to where I downloaded it. I want to use this other one. Let me use the second one. Okay, so this is a billboard, more or less, or a poster. So say you design something for a restaurant, right? Let's say a restaurant, and you want you want you want to show it, you want to show them how it's going to appear when they place it on a billboard or a poster, how it's going to appear. Again, you can see this, you can see this mock-up here. On the layer panel, we have the reflection, double click here, design here. Where we want to go to is double click here first of all, because it always has to do with main design we're trying to change. We just double click. This is a smart object, just double click. And then just change design, basically. That's what you do. Change the design. We just change the design. What I want to do now is I want to place something. I want to place this here. Right? I want to place this here. and see after placing, you can delete this other one. Then Control S or File and save. Okay. When you save, just come here, see it as reflected. See it as reflected. The poster on the signage. You can see the reflection also was also taken care of, right? The reflection was also taken care of. But I feel like this is too sharp. It is looking too, too sharp. But it doesn't look real to me. I want to make it look a little bit real. I'll just reduce the opacity a little bit. Just a little bit. The opacity, say at 71, and Control S. That's how it looks now. Okay, this looks much better. I think it looks much better this way. So you can also click on the reflection. So there you have it. This is a billboard or a signage. This is a signage mock-up. This is a signage mock-up. Now, after having your mock-up, what you just want to do is File, Export, Photos, save it. Remember, this kind of image, you want to save it as a JPEG, not a PNG. As a JPEG, not a PNG. Clean this. Save it. That's how we use mockups. So now we have a few other examples that we've not touched yet. We have this pool, and we have the second billboard, right? So we have a pool, and we have a second billboard. You can download all of them and just play around with it. Download and just play. So what you want to do now is, if you have, say, hold on. If you have this now downloaded, what you want to do is the challenge. What you want to do is you want to download. You want to design something that looks like, or you want to design a peanut butter sticker or a groundnut-based sticker and place it here. Like, design your own and place it here and show it and show how it looks, right? You may be wondering, I've never worked on a peanut butter design before, or a billboard design, or whatever it is. What I always advise is that you look at other designs. I believe that we have learned all the tools that can be used to achieve almost anything on Photoshop. So let's say we want to design something on something of peanut butter, for example. Just an example. You can go to Pinterest.com, right? You can go to Pinterest.com. That's what I do. Pinterest.com. Now, Pinterest is a place where you can learn, where you can get ideas for basically anything you want to design. So say you want to talk about peanut butter design. You can see peanut butter design. You can see many. Look at this one. This is an example now of peanut butter design. You can look at this and then you try to create something like this, right? try to create something like this. This let us try to create what we have here, for example. I'll save this. Let me save this page. So what we just do is file, open with this file. If this is what we just downloaded, I want to close all of the other files. Close all. Sorry. Where's that file? Just open. Let me define. So close others. Let me close others. Okay. So this is the file we just opened, right? Or we just downloaded. I'll create a new one. Window workspace. So window arrange, then so horizontal. Let's do 12 vertical. Okay. To design something like this now, we can, first of all, we have, first thing we want to work on is the background, right? You can see this is a rectangle. I want the rectangle to have this color as base. So this is the color it's going to have as a base. You can do that. When you get this done, you want to save or lock it down. Then these are knots, right? These are knots. You can come to usually I would use Envato elements. This is what we use. In fact, every template that we have used so far has been gotten from Envato elements, which is here. All the images and template and fonts from Envato elements. But Envato is something that you have to pay for, right? It needs a paid subscription. And we will always have access to a paid Envato account. So there are alternatives for you to use when you don't have a paid. I recommend Envato. They have all the templates you need, but just in case you don't have access to an Envato account, you can come to Google and search, okay, peanuts, right? Peanuts icons, or even Pinterest. So this is images. This is Google. This is a peanut, right? So you can save this first of all. You can save this. You can also check Pinterest and write peanuts icons. So you have so many of them here also. I can save this one also. Save. Another place to check is Freepik, freepik.com. So you can also check Freepik. Yeah, peanuts. Search here, right? Peanuts. Basically, you can get images of peanuts from here, wherever it is. And let's go back to our image. So I can import those things I just downloaded that looks like what we have there. You can import, so let's use this one. I don't like this one. Let's use the other one. Let's use this one. Okay. So what pick away the background. The magic eraser tool. Just click there. Well, make it smaller. So um this is you can see that there are things like lines here, these lines that you have here, right? You can either do it yourself and draw it manually, right? You can draw it manually, but doing that is going to take so much time. And do it manually, and but you can also come to where is it? Hold on. You can come to Pinterest and search lined background. Lined background. Let's see if I find what we're looking for. So this is what we're this is something like this is what we're looking for. Open a new tab. Let us see if I find something else. Um, let us see. Okay, and we have seen something that is similar to this one here. Okay, so just save the image. Just save the image. Come to line 5. Please embedded. And now adjust make it a little bit bigger. Place it at the back. Okay. Let's place it at the back. And let's change this color, this orange to this color here. So there is eyedropper tool to pick out this color. Then change the rectangle to that color. Then reduce the opacity. I'm just showing you my way of doing it. You could do it any other way that is best for you. Then reduce the opacity a little bit. See, now we have something that is close to what is there, right? So every other thing here can be worked on. This one here, you are seeing here, this rest of it you are seeing here. And you can just come online and search for. Now this is like a sales ribbon. This is called a ribbon, right? So like a sales ribbon. Let's search for sales ribbon. Sales ribbon. So something like this, what we're looking for. Something like this, right? So let's go to Freepik and search for sales ribbon. Sales ribbon on Freepik. Okay, so I recommend Freepik. Here you can get free line assets. Sometimes you have to pay, but you can get if you don't have a subscription, you can get access to some free assets. Like this one now that has this king or crown icon means it is premium and you can't get it. If you try, they tell you to go premium. But this one, yeah, that looks like it can do the trick. It's free. It can be downloaded. You can see. You can just download. I just download. So I'll go to my downloads, come to where it is, which is realistic label design. I open it up. So what I want to do is I can either down, open the PNG, but I want to open the PSD now, the PSD file, so I can edit that. So you can edit this thing very quite easily. Let's change this to 100%, 100% natural. And so I can just add this text, I can just add some stroke to it. Add some stroke to it. So add your text is just apex, then come to stroke here. So this is what a stroke is. You can see that if I increase this, you can see it just strokes out. So let's just add a little bit of stroke and change the stroke color to brown. We have that set up. And then again, remember you can just hold it, Control C, come back to your design and Control V. Very simple. Then I'll make it smaller. So the main idea here is not to design exactly what they have here, but it's just to show you that you can actually pick any design that you see online, on Pinterest or wherever, and apply the same principles that they used to get that design and create your own design. So just for inspiration, say you want to design a church flyer, you can go to Pinterest or Google, search for church flyers, and get ideas or inspiration from there. That's basically what I am saying. If you're trying to achieve this peanut butter, how it is written here, let's do something like that briefly. Peanut butter. So with everything that has been taught, right, so far, you can achieve almost anything on design, almost anything. So if you want to achieve that peanut butter now, you can just change our font to something like that. Buffalo can do that. Let's see Buffalo. That's not Buffalo, sorry. Let's use this. Doesn't work. Blackjack doesn't work. How about this strategy doesn't work? Now, if you can't find the font that works, right? You can come again. There's a place. If you go to Envato, you can get basically anything it is you want on Envato. Fonts, photo, well, anything you're looking for, but it is paid. So to get fonts, you can go to dafont.com, dafont.com, right? And you can search for, come here, search for handwritten fonts. Basically, handwritten font is the font that looks like a handwriting, more or less. Handwritten font. You search, I can see, you can find whatever it is we're looking for here on handwritten font. But I feel like I should have a font like that is similar to this one here. Let's see. Let's use this one. Let's use hold on. Okay, use this. Doesn't go through. Okay, that's by the way. The font can be gotten from dafont.com free of charge. Maybe let's go to the font. So say it is this font you want, particular font you want. You just come to download here. Download. It downloads automatically. So the name is handwritten font, right? Handwritten. So let's go to my download folder first. Search for it, handwritten. So this is the font here. What you want to do is you want to right click and extract all. Extract. After extracting, you find it in a folder here called handwritten. Open it up. So this is what you have. You click on it, right click and preview, then install. That's a very simple way to install your font. Okay, now say we've gotten the font we're looking for. I want to achieve this, what they have here. You can just get the color first of all, then change ours to that color. What you want to do is you want to add a stroke, right? You want to add a stroke to this text here. Let's add a stroke. Okay. So a stroke, maybe a much bigger stroke. Let's put it out. Then you can come to bevel and emboss here and just play around with it to achieve, trying to do it so you can see the screen. Just play around to achieve something that is similar to what is there, right? Emboss something and blah blah and blah blah. You add the contour. So when you get this done, you want to add shadows also. You want to add shadows, drop shadow here, drop shadow. You can shadow normal. You can add a shadow to it. Now, this is not quite similar because you see it two up, right? But I'm trying to show that it can be achieved manually. But now there's something we call, because we're working on templates today, something we call text effects, right? Let's come back to Freepik. This is Freepik, right? So let's come back to Freepik and search for text effects. Text effects. Also, it's easier for everybody. Text effects. You can see that you can download various text effects from Freepik for free. Some are paid, like I said, but I'm free also. Let's use something like, let's use, now just in case you want to be seeing the ones that are free, you can just come here to your left hand corner and type and click on free. Everything here now is free, right? Let's use say, let's use this one. I don't like this. Doesn't look too good. Okay, we'll use this one. Use this one. And you download this. come to the download. Again, you extract it the same way the font has been extracted, but I'm just going through the shortcuts here. You open it up, and then you can put okay. So you want to put your layer, double click, and type type what you want to type there. So you want to write peanut butter, right? With peanut butter. I want some space here, like this. I'll make this smaller so it enters the frame. Canvas. Probably also add some. I'll add some space to the lines. Then Control S. Control S. When that happens, come back to your file here, this tab. So now you have peanut butter, right? You have peanut butter on it. You can then, it's taking some time to load. Let's just give it a moment. Okay, we just close this out. So I'm trying to see where we can correct the colors. If you want to do that, you can correct the colors. I think this is quite this is a very heavy file. That's why it is just wasting time. So we don't need this title, so we delete it. Delete it, that's gone. We also don't need this background. We have our own background. Delete it also. It's taking so much time. Sorry about that. That's also okay. What I want to do now is I want to put everything, right click and convert to smart object.
I can't hear you again. Is it just me?
So what do you say?
I can't hear you.
Just hold on images. It's not supposed to take this long, but okay, it has met now. Now just reduce this a little bit. I know it's going to be a very big file. I reduce this and then Control C, which is to copy, come to your layer here, and then let's do this then. Control V. So you see, you have, let me see, so you have something, something like this. Obviously, there are differences, but the whole point is to show you that whatever design it is that you are trying to achieve, you can. Now let's look at this billboard. Hold on. Okay, we already close the already close. Close. Now, if we have the phone mock-up, right? Let me go to let me go to my downloads. I have a smartphone here. Just to give you another example. It's a different smartphone mock-up. So this one now, right, is on to layers, then this red here, smart objects. So click and change it. Bigger. And this is a Samsung phone. Just to show you what I'm talking about. Now this is a Samsung phone, obviously. Now this phone is Samsung, but this phone is Samsung, but the um but the screenshot was gotten from an iPhone, right? This screenshot was gotten from an iPhone, but the phone is a Samsung phone. What we want to do is that when we're working with mockup, we always have to make sure that the image that we are placing under the smart object matches the actual mockup. It matches the mockup. We should not place something that does not tally because it is design and communication at the end of the day. We always want to keep that in mind when we're working on our mockups. So again, let's go to Pinterest and whatever it is so you have three deadly combinations when you're working with your Pinterest, your Freepik, and your DaFont. Obviously, there are other ways to get funds, but this is the website I use when I want to get free funds. DaFont.com. If you're looking for inspiration, you can check Pinterest. If you're looking for getting assets, free asset also, you can check Freepik. So on Freepik, we have can get, hold on, let's go to the home page. So from here, you can get vectors, photos, icons. Let's leave these videos for now. So you can get photos, icons, PSDs, right? These PSDs are mockups. They're basically mockups. Say we want to work on an idea, like we want to work on branding a face cap, right? A face cap, or yeah, they call it hats then. So let's put hats. You can see, you can just download this. Now check the file type here. You see file type PSD JPEG. So this PSD is what can be edited. That's what the software reads, and then you can edit it. Let's see face cap. Face cap. Okay. Obviously, you can also get mockups here. When you download, you can edit and brand as you like. Now, when you are making designs, let's do something else. Let's use this one. Let's use this one. Okay, now look at this billboard now. Say you work on a design. Basically, the reasons for mockup is to show you how designs or your work look in a real life situation. Now, say we let us go to Pinterest now and let's get a design. But please, why you are doing yours, don't get from Pinterest. You can get the idea from Pinterest. Why you can then design design it. Let's say billboard. No, let's not use billboard. Let's use what do you call it again? Signposts. Signpost design. Let's see. We don't want a signpost. Let's use billboard. Billboard design. Okay. Church. Let's go to church design. Church flyer. Add flyer says church flyer. Okay, good. Now we have, say, something like I'm looking for something that is, let's see if I change the orientation. I'm looking for something that is obviously a rectangle because we're working on a rectangle mock-up. Okay. Even if you can't find, let's just use something like this. Let's use this for example. So if you open this image up and we have this opened up, let's crop this so it's a rectangle. There is something that is trying to reach out. There is a design was made to celebrate Easter, right? It was made to celebrate Easter. What you do is you want to show, and this design now is going to be placed on a billboard. So you can come to wherever it is. Sorry, you can go to Freepik, search for billboard mockup, right? Billboard mockup. I can see you have options to get billboard mockups. If you don't have a paid account, you can come here free and download anyone that fits what you're working on. But I already have one in my shop. We want to come to I'll copy this here, Control C. We want to come to our mockup here. Sorry, where's our billboard? This is our billboard. We want to come here now, come to layers, and this one is said logo here. So they are wrong. Let's change this to design, but not a logo. So let's change it to design. Yeah. Okay. Or instead, place design here. I could also well, place design here. So it's a smart object. You want to double click, right? Double click, and then you place. Oh, and then you place. Let's just delete all this. You don't need this. And then you place your design here. Control V. I already have it copied. Just make it as big as possible. So as make it big to fill in all the edges. Then remember, even before you design, they will tell you the dimension of the billboard you're designing for. This is it. Then Control S, save. Then you come back to, so there you have it. It's now on image. So basically, mockups are used. You can use mockup in design, but the main one main reason why you use mockup is for presentation, to present how your designs would look in real life situation. So I want us to I want us to I want us to download some of this. It's quite easy. So I want you to download a mockup here, right? You can download any of them. You can also come to Freepik or go to Freepik and choose a mockup. And I want you to design something that fits that mockup. Whatever it is that goes for you, do it. Design something that fits the mockup. It could be um, billboard, it could be, you know, sticker or label. Well, just whatever it is you feel you want to design that is fun for you, just do it. That's just it. That's just what you work on, basically. Again, you can use your Pinterest for inspiration. Come to pinterest.com, come here and see, you can see church via inspiration. You find many of them here. So, questions? Any questions, please?
Yeah, if you're talking there, I think we can't hear you.
I'm not talking. I'm done. Like we're done with the class. I was saying it a questions. Then I am here to take questions.
Oh, sorry. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, God bless you. All right.